Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG, and we're on the south spawn of Redshire, and this is an encounter battle, and the name of the commander of the vehicle is Major Nuisance. And yes, we've seen him in videos before, and he is a nuisance, yeah, to the enemy. Certainly puts a lot of shells into them. And it looks like he's got an M44 companion. Two M44s on one team. Oh, that sounds really potent. Well, through the river. And out the other side. Now, I may have mentioned before, but the M44 was actually sold to the United Kingdom. But it wasn't the only country that we also that got it. Apart from the United States and the UK, Belgium bought them, Greece, Italy, and Turkey. And the Turkey still has them in operation. Okay, Major Nuisance is looking for targets, and he's got one. It's an IKV-65. Lines it up, rounds out. Oh, overshot, unfortunately. Landed behind him. And we've lost sight of that IKV temporarily. But you can see trees going down, so we know that somebody's there. And there's a fair number of tanks going up to Heavy Alley. Yep, as we can see them there. And there's a couple having a ding-dong with a T-71. The T-71's gone down. But I think those are going to retreat. He's fired around at the Spar Panzer. Overshot. Right, there's that IKV again. Almost reloaded. With the gun lane drive, the aim on the M44 does dial in very quickly. Oh, lovely hit there. Right into the side of the IKV. 242 hit points and critical hits. Yeah, now these are the problem ones. They need to get the tanks on Heavy Alley because there's a whole ding-dong battle going on up there. No, he stunned the AMX-12T, who's retreating, but he didn't get a direct hit. That 12T is leaving the battle area, so really, ideally, you need to focus on the main tanks over elsewhere. He's trying to line up a shot, but it's a long shot. Oh, there's the enemy M44. Dialing in carefully, rounds out. Direct hit takes him out the game. 280 hit points. That was a good strike, and that certainly depleted the enemy's Arty capability. They're now down to just one SPG. Okay, loaded, but unfortunately we've lost all the tanks in Heavy Alley at the pass. The IS-3 and the T-28 prototype are now moving ahead. Oh, there's the other enemy Arty, the FV-304. So it's possible here for a counter battery medal. It looks to me like that FV is he gonna? No, he's changed his mind. He's pulling back. I think he knew that he'd been spotted. Oh, somebody went off explosively there, and I think it was the IS. Okay, now that T28 HTC is a tough nut to crack, but the 155mm will do that. Rounds out. Oh, he does it! Yes, 70 hit points. Great strike. Now, the problem is these three tanks actually coming down. Was it two tanks? Two tanks coming down from the heavy pass, and he's going to have to motor now. He has to join this other M44 and get out of there quickly. Go over to the west side of the map. Principally because those two tanks are going to be coming down trying to find Arty. Because whilst Major Nuisance wasn't firing at the heavies in the heavy pass, I think the other M44 was. Well, the IS-3 has been seen, and he's near the village, which is near the spawn point, or it's actually on the spawn point at the moment. Now, he needs to direct his fire at that IS-3 because he's coming up behind and shooting at the rear of the tanks who are the other side. Oh, there's the FV-304. Let's see what he's doing. Can we put a shell into him? He's stopped to fire. Rounds out. Oh, he splashes him for 167 hit points. That's so annoying. If he got a direct hit, that would have been a counter battery medal. I doubt if that Burt will be there anymore. It's worth a shot though. And he fires immediately. No, he's not there. He has moved on. Oh, he's losing teammates. They're down. They've only got 5 left now. The enemy's still got 7. And the T28 has gone into the cap. And he gets a direct hit on the T28. T29 rather. Right, there's that T28 prototype. He's just above the rib bank. And I think he's a bit cautious about moving forward because there's an SDRV. Oh, and that shell landed just after the SDRV took him out. Oh, it was actually the other M44 took out the T28 prototype. Right, T29 facing the object 416. He's reloaded. Come on, fire. Rounds out. Direct hit, 151. And the T29's out the game. The other M44 picked up another kill. Oh, a Skoda T25 just emptied his magazine into the rear of that Cromwell B. And that round went into the ground. Oh dear, this is going to be sticky because he's headed this direction. The 416 is going into the cap to stop the cap. But unfortunately, he's just about to meet the Panther 88. There's the Skoda. Rounds out. It lands short. Oh, this is going to be awkward. That object 416 won't last much longer. He's only got 4 hit points left. And the Skoda takes him out. Right, the Skoda's been tracked. And that's 40 hit points. But it's now just down to the SDRV and the 2 M44s. Okay, he's lining himself up on the IS-3. We're going to have to rely on the scouting done by the SDRV S1. Still can't see. The object 416 is saying go to the cap for the SDRV, but that SDRV is needed here to spot for the M44s. But it looks to me like Major Nuisance is going to go to the cap instead and try and shotgun one of the enemy in there. He's got enough time. He's got 1 minute 20 seconds to get there, so I reckon he's got enough time to shotgun the T29. But the T29 is still virtually full health, and that means that he won't be able to kill him with one shot. He will annoy him, but he won't kill him. And you'll just have to do a drive-by. You'll have to shoot through the cap at high speed, shotgun the M29 and come out the other side as quickly as you can. T29, not M29. So he needs to keep driving. Just go straight through the cap, keep driving. Might be a good idea to climb to the top of the hill and dive in, and that build up speed as he goes through the cap. That's it. There's the T29. Shotgun him. He does. Oh, don't ram him. No. Oh dear, that was inevitable. You ram a heavy tank with an Arty based on a light tank, and it's going to come a cropper. The other M44 shoots the T29 in the rear. The STRV's now on fire, or was. There was a premium fire extinguisher. He won't last long against the T29 though. Yeah, he's lost more hit points with that ram, and he's down. The other M44 is just getting ready to shotgun the T29 again, but the T29 will just swivel his turret around and shoot the M44, and that's exactly what he's about to do. Yep, he's going to shoot him. And the M44 was actually finally taken out by the Burt on the enemy team. Oh dear. Win 8 of 2,734. Well, what can we say? What Major Nuisance needed to do, as I said, was to build up enough speed, shotgun the T29, do a drive-by, shoot out the other side of the cap without stopping. Don't ram him, just shoot him to reset the cap and then shoot out the other side. And then you could go do a circuit and come back and do the same again. But instead you can't ram a heavy with a light tank, and the M44 does have a light tank chassis, so you're going to come a cropper. But because he actually did reset the cap, he did get a Defender medal, so at least that's something. He also picked up a second class tanker, and he also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 12 in that one. Let's have a look at the scores, team scores. Well, he came 4th on the team with 1,499 hit points. And when it came to kills, well, he came joint 2nd with 2. The other M44 got 2 kills as well, and the SDRV was the top killer on his team with 3. He managed to get 498 base XP. The 416 got the highest amount, but obviously he took the most risk by going into the cap area to try and stop the cap, and was finally taken out. Major Nuisance fired 19 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetration, 4 splash, damage of 14699, of which 1160 was at more than 300 meters. Obviously the difference is the shotgun on the T29. He hit 7 of the enemy but got 2 kills. He also did damage assistance of 592 hit points and stun assistance of 278 off 8 stuns. And he stopped, or managed to get, 86 defense points when he shotgunned the T29, and that was pretty good. If only he'd then turned to the right and zoomed out at the other side of the cap, that would have been just so funny. On a premium account, he earned 32,509 credits, and he also got 5,506 credits for the equalization score, the achievements, or what's called courageous resistance, because he managed to get an epic medal, but he was on the losing side, so he gets that extra award to equalize his score with those of the winning team. And after repair and ammunition resupply, he still had 44,689 credits. He received 747 base XP, and he got the achievements award there as well, 441. So he actually took away 1,758 XP there. That's including the holiday ops bonus. So it was a bit of fun. You did get some good shots in there, and some lovely shots in there, but it was just such a shame when you did reset the cap. Nice to get the Defender's medal, but if next time, drive straight through, do a drive-by, come out the other side and go through and do it again afterwards. That would have been so funny if 2 M44s had come up behind the T29 and then shotgun him for a second chance. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.